makes the noise. Will you please?
What's up? Yeah. So on the way here, I was listening to Hank Williams Jr., and he has a song where he talks about all you need in life is good friends, good whiskey, and good loving. And I was just like, shit. So I have a lot of friends that are married, and I have a couple of friends that are married. They're a couple, and the first time I met them, I was talking to the man, and he pointed at his wife, and he's like, I want you to know, anything you do to her, I'm going to do to you. I was like, whoa. So I bought her a lot of Christmas presents, so maybe this year I'll feel like somebody cares. I just bought a gun. I named it Kindness. That way everybody will get off my back about this whole kill 'em with kindness thing. Speaking of guns, I recently saw a sign that said shotgun tag, October 19th. Granted, that's past, and I assume if you're a hunter, that makes sense. To me, that just seemed like a really fast game of tag. I've been hanging out with my uncle a lot. My uncle's one of those guys that's angry all the time, like, no matter what. He's like, at any given moment, he's probably angrier than a midget standing at a tall urinal. Like, his life motto is, if life gives you lemons, it's probably because you're allergic to lemons. But he's been getting really forgetful, so we took him to the doctor, and I drove him there. And the doctor's like, I'm sorry to tell you, but you have Alzheimer's. My uncle's like, what? The doctor's like, just forget it. He likes to have odd conversations with me to try to throw me off. He's like, do you like watching porn? I was like, what? He's like, I love watching porn, but I must need a new computer because these new videos say interactual, but he can't interact with it at all. It's just a video. And I was just like, did it have two different color people in it? Cool. I don't know why I hang out with him. I guess it's just to take care of him, because he's really a dick. He says things to me that are so terrible that, like, if Hitler heard a Jew say about themselves, Hitler would be like, oh my god, man, it's not that bad. We just need to get you cleaned up. You can use my shower. Come on. Oh, no. I've been trying to date more, and it's not been going amazingly. It's probably because I'm kind of like an old person in a young person's body. Not like a pedophile, just in my heart, you know. But I've been on 3 dates, and none of them have gone amazingly. The first girl was really sweet. We were driving around, and there was a cutout in a window. She's like, who is that fat woman? I'm like, that's Sammy Hagar. She was asking me about kids and if I ever wanted them, and I'm like, yeah, I'd like to have a boy someday. She's like, oh, what would you name him? I'm like, I'd name him Richard Shineri. She's like, why? I'm like, that way when I yell at it, it's like, dictionary, what is the meaning of this? Probably the killer for that one is, she was telling me that she's not a very materialistic girl. So she's like, anything that you get me, for example, on Valentine's Day, if you were just to get me a little bit, it'd be more than enough, because anything that you get me, I'll love, because it's from you. I'm like, well, that's weird. Most people don't love STDs. The second girl she was raised by a single mother, so she had all these stories about what her and her mother did, and that's great, that's lovely. But she took a pause and asked me my favorite story about my mother. So I decided to tell her the story when I was 6 years old. I was going to go to a museum with my grandmother. Before I got in the car, she stopped me and she's like, remember, don't go into any of the bathrooms in the museum because people wait in there to cut little boys into pieces. Alright, complete silence. We're killing it. Alright. That's probably not even the thing that killed it. Like, there was a definite pause in that date, but we were driving home and we were listening to the radio and Rihanna came on. Rihanna was singing a song called Bitch Better Have My Money. And I wondered, why? What's she gonna do? It's not like she's gonna fight us for it. Chris Brown proved that shit. The last girl, she had deformed arms. They only came to about here. And that's fine. I'm not gonna make fun of the deformity. But the whole time she was talking, I was thinking about the school dress code and how girls had to have shorts or skirts as long as their fingertips to their legs. And I asked the question, did you have to wear pants in high school? I hear a lot, because I'm talking to a lot of girls, that they're like, you're a great guy, any girl would be lucky to have you. I'm like, really? Then would you date me? They're like, No, but you're a great guy for anybody else. That makes no sense. That makes like Netflix logic. Like, because you watched A Clockwork Orange, you might like A Mickey Mouse Christmas. That's like saying you want a good leader for this country and voting for Trump or Hillary. I got arrested recently. I tried stealing a man's vehicle. He had a new Corvette, and he was sandwiched in between two vehicles at a red light. And I went up and I opened his door and grabbed him by the throat, started choking him to try to pull him out of the vehicle. And instead of freaking out, he started masturbating. And I got arrested for Grand Theft Auto erotic asphyxiation. I want to leave you guys with a question. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I want to know what you guys think. If Helen Keller and Anne Frank were to get into a game of hide and go seek, who do you think would win? I don't know. Although she has a lot going against her, I think Helen would take it, because I just don't think Anne could hide to save her life. I'm Peyton Hamilton. You guys have a great night.
Come on, give him one more time. Give him a round of applause, please. For Hayden, would you please? Hayden Hamilton.